What's up, Lamar? We are
Hello,
live. We're
sir.
trying this live show thing some more, eh?
C. Yes.
Well, the reason why we're going live today, Lamar, is I want to share some B movie news that has hit the streets. And you don't know about this, maybe, I guess. You seem off guard.
I'm a little scared, Joe. I never know with you.
Nothing to be
You
scared
just
about. It's good news. As you
okay.
know, uh, uh, we saw Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, Blood and Honey 2. They have started production on Blood and Honey 3.
Yes.
And all of this, of course, before we even get to this, is they're going to tie this all together into something that they call the Pooniverse.
Yes.
the,
Mm-hmm.
the, the, the Monsters United or whatever. Um, so I'm going to share my screen with you now, Lamar, and share with the audience. Our first look at Pinocchio Unstrung, which is I guess going to be the new like Pinocchio thing that they're doing with this.
Okay.
So that's the movie poster.
Okay.
So thoughts on this before we move on?
I like it. It has an old school feel to it too.
Old school
Like
feel.
that, like 80s, like, I don't know how to describe it, but like that high contrast, you know. Look to it and stuff like that. Kind of like when you see like Indiana Jones, where it's
Yeah.
very like that sepia tone, high contrast stuff. Um, Almost looks like, what they do with like Stranger Things and stuff. I'm
Yep.
trying to think of a real classic one
Yeah.
other than Indiana Jones, but yeah,
It definitely
yeah,
yeah, it
I
has
like
all
the
that.
poster.
Because we saw part of this Pooniverse, of course, is the Blood and Honey stuff, but also the Bambi's Revenge. So I guess
Yes,
Pinocchio is going to be the next thing that's coming out.
I like it.
So far I'm liking that. Now the thing is, for Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3, they've just shown the new creature designs. Because they keep the one thing I like about it is they keep like making it better. So here we go, Lamar.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Here's some of the new creature designs they got going.
Oh, what is that? The Island of Dr. Moreau. This is what that reminds me
Oh
of.
yeah,
Yeah,
really?
like that humanoid plus animal
Yeah,
face thing looking. Yeah.
yeah.
So I
Looking,
like it. I'm just saying that's what it reminds me of.
yeah. I'm looking. I like it a lot because my favorite thing about part two was that when Tigger comes out and just murks everybody in the thing. Like that's
Yes.
like well, that was my favorite part of the movie. So they
Mm-hmm.
have so like you said, like I like the creature design. Definitely they've changed it a little because they changed it from the first to the second, and now they're changing
Oh yeah.
his look again.
Yes.
And then here's a closer look at Millennium Effects. I guess is responsible for doing the effects here. So this is
Okay.
them like kind of going through it. So the new character is going to be Rabbit.
hmm Yeah.
Uh,
That's what we like to see, actual makeup and
yeah,
effects and
right.
stuff like that. Yes.
And it's going to be voiced by the guy that voiced Ghostface from Scream.
Ooh, nice.
So yeah, I'm down with this, man. I gotta be honest. Like
I
I'm
like it.
kind of excited about this.
Well, is it coming out this year?
I don't know. I mean, they're in production,
Okay.
so here's some of the shots. Pretty cool. So they got Pooh, they've got Tigger. Now they have
Mm-hmm.
Rabbit. I mean, who's left? Eeyore.
Yeah, I was thinking Eeyore.
So there's that. And then so if we go here to this page, this is I think one of the effects artists, Megamorphosis Effects, showing some of the new designs of Tigger.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Does he have a bigger tail than in
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they changed
Thought so.
his whole look pretty much.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely liking like the amount of effort they're putting into this though.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Got the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I think the Pooniverse, or at least the Blood and Honey stuff, is pretty exciting because we're still awaiting like the next Terrifier or whatever,
Yes. Yeah.
and so
Yeah, I
like
like that.
they're gonna end that franchise, and then this is another franchise that's coming up. But it's cool that they're putting this much like effort into it.
Yeah, they're going full tilt with it.
Yeah.
You might as well, you know?
Yep. So
Nice.
that's the I guess the most exciting B movie news that we've had in a while. No, like,
Yes, yes, it is. Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
so what are we thinking? Like the first one, the Blue Blood and Honey was kind of, eh. The
Yeah.
second one, we were definitely down. Like that was a lot of fun. Like, what is your excitement level on this one now that you've seen the new creatures?
I like the new creatures. I like the new design. I feel like my camera is too low. But I think if they're putting this much work into like the character designs and stuff like that, we're probably gonna get like way better kills.
Mm,
Um, that's gonna be cool. Dang. And that's gonna be cool.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that's like the two main things because, like you said, they improved on like everything when they went from one to two, and
yep,
so for three, the makeup that they're doing right now is a good sign that they're really up in the ante.
yeah, for sure. And shout out
Hmm.
to like, I just want to say a huge shout out to these people. So this is one of the another one of the effects
Mm-hmm.
guys, Joseph Rahak. His Instagram is a FX creator,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean,
Oh.
I hope there's just this like push for like more practical designs and stuff, man, because I love this stuff.
Well, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Have we seen enough of it, like through like streaming and stuff like that? Because I mean, yeah, we have like the Pooniverse,
Yeah.
and we have Terrifier,
Yep.
which have been successful.
Yeah.
Have we seen more filmmakers really like stretch it? Like has it, because my thing is this, I think what's happened is that there's an over reliance on CGI, so it's kind of like that uncanny valley effect
Yeah.
where it doesn't look as cool. It's something about even when you can tell it's like fake, like actual practical stuff, there's an
Mm-hmm.
enjoyment out of seeing that, like in a horror
Yeah,
movie.
because even if it's kind of fake and a little wonky
Yeah.
or whatever, it still feels alive. It feels like in the room, you know what I mean? Where sometimes the CGI, even it's when it's like
Mm.
really good, it still kind of takes you out a little
Oh
bit
yeah.
because you just see it like you said, the uncanny valley. Your brain just sees it and you just like, nah, that's not real. I just love all this practical stuff, man. Like I really hope like we get back into it. I know it's more time consuming and all that stuff, and I, is it also like one of the things like when it comes to practical, like one of the main reasons why people like the CGI with these like creatures is because they can do more like flying through the air or like stuff that's so unrealistic that, but is that a big deal? I don't know.
Yes, I think that's why a lot of people like it. But here's the problem. Like the villain said, and I'm just using this random
Yeah.
quote, a boat can also float in water, but it can also sink in it too. That's
Mm,
from The Legend of the Drunken Master. The
okay.
problem is that there's no freaking like there's nothing to rein you in. You know what I mean? Like you could just make anything. Well, hey, how about we make this train fly through the air and then it transforms? It's just like when you have to use something practical, it's like, okay, you have to put in more thought because
Yeah.
we have to put it in a real space. You
Yeah.
have to put it in, dealing with the actors and everything like that. They're not just looking at green screen,
Yeah.
you know. So I think that's the thing. Like, yeah, it's done some great things like CGI.
I think
Um,
it's
yeah,
it's just the thing. It's like just because you have a creature of some kind doesn't
right,
mean he has to defy all of physics, and
right.
so and thus you need a CGI character that can do all kinds of flips and tumbles and all that stuff. Like it's fine, like if he just does regular shit, but it's real. It's cool.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
I mean, my favorite example of this is gonna be Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's a big hulking guy, but Josh Brolin, who played him very well, so it fit with the character, and that
Yeah.
was pretty much all CGI.
Yep.
Well, it was all CGI. The actors, he had to like wear some thing where he was acting out like the
Yeah.
scenes,
It
and
was
the actors had to look up
look
at him,
up.
but that worked.
Yeah.
So, and
And
then you
that
have
that's one of the
Avatar.
best CGI characters of all time too. Let's be
Yeah,
honest. Like it's and did they go a little lazy in Endgame? He didn't look as good in Endgame. I mean, he wasn't in it that much, but
that's why. That's
it
why I
it
think
didn't
they
look like
didn't
they
go as
put the
hard.
same amount of time into the CGI on that one.
They didn't, and I feel like they didn't give him as much to do in
No.
that second one either, because he was the quote unquote younger Thanos.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, and I think to be fair, because I do like Endgame, I think that was more focused, like more on the characters kind of rallying back
Yeah.
after that. So I think that was the focus. But yeah, he didn't look as good, but
Yeah.
that's not what the movie was focused on, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how much practical effects do you think is going to be in Doomsday? Probably none.
Here, yeah, that's the thing, and that's what it scares me. Because I heard a lot of people say the trailer is very good. It's on the level of Infinity Wars trailer. That's what they're saying.
Who says
My
that?
problem, that's they, Joe, they,
Oh,
them. But the thing is like it's so many freaking characters, and they haven't really been built up as much as when
hmm.
they got to Endgame. So we know that the last 30 minutes is going to be just CGI
Oh,
crap all over the place, and you're just going to be sitting there just bleh,
yeah.
bonked out. So I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but that's what's happened with a lot of Marvel movies. That's happened with like a lot of DC movies. It's
Yeah.
just it's well, we can do it with the computer, so let's just fill up the screen with a bunch of crap.
Yeah. That's pretty much
Yeah,
what it is. Well,
yeah.
I'm glad that at least in the horror community here that people are still pushing for some damn practical stuff, man. Cuz I'm
Mm-hmm.
digging it.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
It is time consuming, I will say that, but that's the thing. It's time consuming, yet these smaller budget horrors are doing it, but these big budget blockbusters are just skimping out with CGI.
Yeah, and that's the weird part about it because it's like they have the budget to do all this stuff to a grander scale,
Yeah.
and they don't.
Yep.
So,
Oh dang,
yeah,
that
that's
guy's a
what's
big
up.
guy.
That is scary even to look at.
I
Yeah, that's insane.
like that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I like because it looks like he can like move his mouth and all that kind of stuff compared to
Yeah.
the first one.
The first
Yeah.
one, yeah, it was a static. It was just a
It was a
static.
rubber freaking mask. Wasn't even furry, I don't think.
They did improve it on the second one. So,
They did.
and if you got Pooh, that
Hmm.
he's a big guy, strong, he does all that. You got Tigger that has the claws and the agility with his tail. What are we expecting from Rabbit? Like, what's he gonna be up to?
I think Rabbit can just pounce on people just out of nowhere or something like that. I don't
Hmm.
know. That's what I'm thinking about rabbits. So,
See, I'm thinking he's gonna be more like maybe sinister. Like, instead
okay.
of just being like brute force like the other guys, like maybe he'll like do more sinister things, like torturing people or something. I don't know.
Okay.
So that's the vibe I at least got from looking at the character. Where is the
Hmm.
character? Where is he again? But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for these characters, Lamar.
Yeah, I think they've done a lot just from looking at, that little snidbit or tidbit on Instagram. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I
See,
like it a lot.
yeah, his character looks like he's gonna be more, I don't know, sinister, I guess. Like he's up to no
Hmm.
good in a different way or something. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah.
Well, Lamar, we had to come on here real quick and do a real quick live chat about this because it's big exciting news, I think.
Yes, it is.
Well, does that wrap it up then, Lamar? PTP
Does.
Live.
Yeah.
Peace.
Deuces.